Mini nylon or polyester backpacks are my purse of choice due to its versatility, usually coming with a lot of compartments, its waterproofness or water resistanceness, and its even distribution between both shoulders and its ability to carry a lot of stuff despite its light weight. If you follow my channel, you know I had previously reviewed another mini nylon backpack, which I used for about 2 years until it had this big gaping hole in the back of it. So I was on the search for a replacement, and this time I wanted a backpack that had a little bit more compartments so I can organize my stuff a little bit better. So this is the one I ended up choosing, around $20 on Amazon. As usual, I'll have the link in the description if you guys are interested. If you're curious how it looks like brand new, it just comes in a very simple plastic bag, and taking it out, here are the measurements. Max height wise is roughly under 12 inches, maybe 11.5 inches. Width is roughly 10.5 inches, though of course the side pockets do expand a little bit, so it can actually be a little bit wider than that. The depth is a little bit more than 4 inches, but again, I'll be going through what I keep in this bag so you have a better idea of what this bag can actually hold. The design of this bag is extremely minimalistic, down to the all black stitched on logo of the brand, which is nothing that you'll ever hear of. So if you wanted to cover it up, you could. But I appreciate that it doesn't stand out in particulars if you ended up still not covering it up. All the zippers are plastic, again to maintain the waterproofness of the bag and anti-corrosion. The only metal component I know of is this little loop here, which you can attach a keychain to. Everything else is a blend of polyester, which is very water resistant. One feature I really look for in a mini backpack is padded straps. Sometimes these mini backpacks just have a regular, very thin material straps, and I want actual nicely padded wide straps to bear the weight distribution much better. I really like that these straps are really easy to adjust and they actually stay in place and don't keep on sliding around. Unlike my previous mini backpack that I own, I even had to put these safety pins in there so that it would hold its position. But one thing I'm not a huge fan of is definitely the extra strap material hanging and dangling at the bottom versus the complete sealed loop on my previous mini backpack. But that's a small gripe since you can probably just tie it up for a little bit more cleanliness. Additionally, it does have a handle so I can easily hang it up on a hook. While the exterior is more of a rough, tightly woven polyester, the interior material is a little bit softer. I'm still guessing it's polyester, but material thickness and stitching appears to be high quality, which has been holding up well for my past 3 months of daily use and travel. There's also a thin layer of padding in the back as well as on the bottom for more structure and durability. Now let's dive into all the compartments, starting with the front zipper here. It actually is deceptively large. It goes pretty much all the way to the bottom here. Because it's the outermost pocket, I like to just house things that are not very valuable, like masks and tissues, that sort of thing. The middle pocket right above that is actually, again, kind of deceptively large. It's very deep. It pretty much goes all the way to the bottom here. So if you put smaller items here, it may be a little bit tricky to dig out. So here I generally just put like keys that I can easily pull out using the lanyard. The next compartment is also very big and very deep. It pretty much also goes all the way to the bottom. Here I put a little bit more bulkier items at a quick grab, like my sunglasses and my glasses, all within their larger cases. Also carries some small bottles of items like hand sanitizer, lotion, that sort of thing, also just housed at the bottom. So usually they're pretty easy to grab also from this compartment, but they aren't particularly valuable, so I'm okay having it in this middle compartment. Now we get to the main compartment, which does have dual zippers. This was something I was particularly looking for. And for some reason, a lot of mini backpacks sold don't have dual zippers for the main compartment in this price range. So I was happy to find that this one did. What this allows me to do is, of course, open it at pretty much any place I want it, and also hide them away to the side pockets if I wanted to. And then now in the main compartment, one of the reasons why I picked this one as well is there are quite a few partitions. So towards the front section, it's actually 2 small open partitions, though you can't really tell because the seam that's supposed to separate the two has actually come loose. So it's pretty much effectively one bigger loose open pocket. That's probably the only real gripe I have with the quality of this bag, but I can imagine if you wanted to, you can just re-sew it back up yourself. But otherwise, I did find that this open pocket did pretty much cause a lot of my small items to easily slip into the main pocket area. So you kind of have to be a little bit strategic in what you want to put in those two pockets. But on the flip side, there is another zippered inner pocket here. Here I like to put like my power bank, cables, my like first aid mini travel kit, and some pens. Generally, I keep the pocket open because I have the pens kind of hooked onto the edge and kind of stick out anyway, so maybe I would even half zipper it. But FYI, if you do this, I wouldn't do it for those who have a narrower clip or one that's not rounded, because as you can see for this particular mechanical pencil that I had, it actually ended up snapping off the clip. Both inner pockets don't extend all the way to the bottom, so that allows you some more space in the main compartment. So here I just keep a small stick of deodorant and my wallet. Now it is a mini backpack for a reason. It's not meant to hold a laptop, but it is able to hold a full-size 9.7-inch iPad that I have here with its keyboard case quite snugly here, as long as you don't have anything on the bottom. But wait, there's more. We've got two elastic side pockets that aren't particularly wide, again, hence the mini backpack. So usually I just store quick grab items like my napkins as well as a pepper spray, but you can also fit a small or decent sized water bottle. Like I have this Swell bottle here, which is a little bit of a struggle to get in, mainly because it's so slippery, but that's pretty much the extent of the diameter of a water bottle that you can put in there. You can easily fit in a disposable plastic water bottle like this, no problem, and it looks pretty decent with the height against the total height of the bag. You could also probably stick in a travel size umbrella in there too. And finally, there's one more hidden pocket in the back here. It is actually the only pocket that's a little bit smaller than you would think. It actually only goes about maybe 3/4 of the way down, so it doesn't fit all the way to the bottom. Here I like to store my two phones, my work phone and my personal phone. Obviously some of the most valuable things that I would carry on my person. And with this on my back, it is very unlikely that somebody would be able to steal it from me. And I can easily access it by swinging off one strap to pull out any of the phones. So that's everything that I normally carry on me, and that's definitely not packed to the brim with it, but it is deceptively roomy, and I really like the size and the overall quality and all the zipper components that this backpack has to offer. So if you're interested, as usual, the link will be in the description where you can purchase. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more videos like this.